Hello everybody and welcome back. So we are doing the effect and I'm going to show you we are doing this one. And this is the one that we're going to work on to achieve. And at the moment we are working on the shader. So by now we made this one, we made a copy of the player and now we can go in and work on this one. So I will place it here because we're going to start working on the dissolve effect on it. And to show you what's going to happen in this one, we're going to make this script here. Because this script is having the information from this bar here, so this plane. So we can get the plane's position. And we're going to send the plane's position into the shader we made in the last tutorial. So in the last tutorial, we made this part here. And now we're going to use the script to add, and we're going to send the plane position. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to add some more functionality to it. So this effect here, this is what we're going to focus in this tutorial. So the first thing, we just need to create the script. So we're going to call it 153 controller VFX material, we can call it. So we're going to have that on the controller object. So we can just open it up. And here we have it. And we're going to add some stuff. Okay. And then you can't add numbers before. You can actually do it like this. So we need to redo this thing here. So now it will be some problem. I'm just gonna go back here and we need to do it one more time. So let's do it again. And here we have the script and now it should work. And now we can place this script on the game object. Or just need to do its stuff first. And now we can add it. So this is going to be our controller script. So if we open this one up, here we're going to add the stuff. So I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. We don't need to start either. I think this is okay. And I just paused and added the stuff I need. So we had this execute in edit mode. And let's see. And then here we have the transform plane. So we need a plane. And here we have the materials. So we have the body, leg, and arms. And in the update, we take the plane position and we add it to the body, leg, and arms material. So we need to create this parameter in the shader. So if we go back and go into the shader, so here we need to add, let's see, what do we, so it's a vector. We need to add a vector here. So we do a vector because now we need a position. So here we have the plane position and then we're going to take the position and we're going to work in world. So now we have the world position of the fragment, which is the pixel on the shader. So you see fragment here. So this is the vertex part. And then we have the plane position. So if we do like this, if we do subtract, and we take the pixel position, and then we subtract with the plane position. In this case, the plane position is in the center here of this plane here. And when we have this, we also need the plane forward. So we're going to do that too. So we're going to have another one, do this plane forward. forward. So we're just going to add it here too. So here I added the plane forward, and here I added the body plane forward, and for leg and arms too. So now if we go back to the shader, and now we have this one set up too. And now we're going to use the dot product to make this happen. So the way the dot product works. So here we have the plane forward. We're going to place this one in like this. And I think I need to explain it like this. Okay, well, where is it here? Okay, so how the dot product works. So if we have the, let's see, here, this is a vector. So this is 0, 0, and this is like 1, 1. So this is like a normal, but the normal is a direction too. And this is 1 unit. So this here is our plane forward. This is our plane forward. So here is the plane. And let's say if we have the character is here. Now, and this pixel, we need to measure this pixel with this forward vector. And if we, because we took the position, wow, we're going to do like this. So we did the position, and then we did negative plane position. So that made us have this vector. So this is a normal. This might be, we don't know the distance on this one. But the thing is, when you use the dot product, you get this here. You get this vector, the distance to the plane. So what you get is this distance here. And this distance, that's what we want. And I hope that was clear enough. So when we use this dot product, so here we have the position and the plane. And when we subtract it, and then this is just, these three here is creating the I, this one here, the I direction. And then the plane forward is normalized one value, it just forward. So the dot product is returning the length of this one here. So this is really good. And of course, you can, the length could be negative or positive. And this is the same thing you use when you do the normal calculation stuff. So because you might be either you be on this side or this side on the bar. You can be on the left side or right side. So then we need to do the absolute here because we don't want a negative value. We always want the absolute value. So -5 with absolute is returning +5. So that's really good. So now when we have, this is always returning a positive value. How far are we from the plane with this one? And here, if we do a remap, and here we can decide what's going to happen. So let's say if we do the measurement from 0.2 to 0.25, that means that we're going to, between when it's, let's say, it's actually what's happening here. So you see the green line here. This is 0.2 and then to 0.25. That's going to be a gradient. So then that gradient going to return from 0 to 1. So if we just here add to be alpha clipping, and we just plug this one here. Let's save it and see how this turns out. And we have the scene here. And you see we have some problems here because the script isn't having the things they need. So first off, we're just going to make sure we add these ones here. Because this script is running in, as you see it, just giving errors because it's expecting the things. Okay, now you see, now it works. So what's happening here? Now we see the arms. And now we have the main functionality here. So now you see it is working. But we don't need the, where are we? Let's see. We can lower this to 0.02 to 0.03 maybe. And if we save this value now you see we have a much smaller line here. So this is how it works. So I'm going to just change the values here. So I'm going to have 0.05 to 0.01 and save that value. I think that's a good one. Yeah, that's going to be like in the example. So now we have this part so far. So I'm going to continue the next tutorial, and thank you so much for watching.